It's Catherine with ResinObsession.com, and today I want to share with you some of my most favorite resin jewelry making tools. So whether you're new to resin or perhaps you've been working it for a while and you've already got a favorite, you're still going to need some tools. And your tools are important because you want to make sure you have resin success every time. And these are the tools that I use on a consistent basis when I'm doing my resin crafting. So the tool that I always make sure I have first is wax paper. Wax paper is a great thing to have down first on your resin casting surface because if you happen to spill your resin, it's not going to soak through the wax paper. And so you can either wipe it up right away or you can let it cure and you can peel your resin off the wax paper later. But of course this stuff's so cheap, you make a mess, just ball it up, throw it away, and you can start over. So the other thing I'm sure to have when I'm doing some resin crafts and jewelry is masking tape. And actually I have it for the very same reason. Resin is not going to stick to the masking tape. So what it's great for is you can tear off a piece, use something like an open backed bezel, press the bezel down onto the masking tape, pour your resin into the center of this, allow it to cure, and guess what? You're going to be able to peel your casting off the tape. So when I'm doing my resin crafts, I like to be able to get really good measurements. You really need to get good measurements to make sure that you're going to have good resin success with your curing. So these are some of the large cups I like to use. They go in ounce increments. You can also see mLs. And same thing with these small ones. These are little 1 ounce cups. They go up to 30 mLs, but they've also got measurements for drams and that kind of thing. So along with this, I love our Resin Obsession stir sticks. These are great because the stick really helps to get along the edge on the inside of the cup and along the bottom. And what's great about all of these is if you clean them with a paper towel and some acetone when you're done using them while the resin's still wet, you can reuse them later. Now, I don't know that I'm any different than any of the rest of you when it comes to bubbles. I have my problems with bubbles too. So this is the heat gun that I like to use. I got this at a local crafting store, and it's actually designed to shrink wrap plastic around gift baskets. But what I love about it is it gets really warm without a lot of airflow. So I don't worry so much that I'm going to blow my resin out of the mold or the bezel. But I will warn you, this thing gets hot and you will melt a plastic mold if you're not careful. So my last favorite tool that I like to have handy is a rechargeable Dremel tool. And I really like the rechargeable because it's just nice and portable. I don't have to worry about being at my bench or finding a plug. It's great. And certainly if you're getting started, I recommend a Dremel tool until you can kind of get a feel for what you like doing. So I know lots of you out there also have your favorite tools, and I would love to hear what yours is. So if you get a minute, leave me a comment in the box below. And if you would like, stop by our ResinObsession.com blog and jewelry making forum. We love helping you with your resin casting questions. Now go make something fun.